Hey guys, welcome to another show. HeroClix Cafe and try to pull some good stuff tonight out of Notorious. This will be our last one for Notorious for a little while. I mean, we'll probably do Notorious again, but we're going to be focused next week on Wheels of Vengeance. I think everybody's excited about that. Hoping everybody had good pre-releases. Let me see. I want to make sure that my stream is working just fine. Do the tech checks. I know I'm fine on Oxit this week. Just want to make sure that people are hearing me on chat on Facebook. I know I'm streaming there. Just want to make sure that my chat's working. Someone type real quick. Reason I'm checking, we've been known to have a few tech errors, but I rebooted everything. There was a update that had to be done on the computer before I started. That's why I'm a little bit late. I had to let it finish. All right. So if you guys are on Facebook or or if you're on Rock or YouTube, give me a shout. Let me know that you're seeing that. I want to make sure that I can see you typing. I don't think that I don't. There we go. Dennis. Hey, Dennis. All right. Everything is working. We should quit now while we're ahead. Let's go. It's working. Everything's working. Even Oxit's working tonight. I wasn't able to get an Oxit a little while ago. I had a problem last week, but it said I had a system update. So I did the system update and rebooted the computer, and everything is working now. So I guess maybe that was the problem all along, and all's good. So we got a few minutes to chat before we start doing our auction. We got about 15 minutes or so left. So we'll talk about some other things. I guess we got about 18 minutes left. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break just for a second. I've got some food I need to put in the oven. I'll be right back. I got a grandma's chicken and rice bake that I had to put in the oven. It takes about 75 minutes to cook. And I wanted to get that in because I'm hungry and I want to eat as soon as this is over. So 7:43, 8:43, 8:43. I need to be back in there about 8:50 or so. All right. Enough of talking about food. So what have I been doing this week? We've got the barbecue grand opening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've been focused a lot on that, and we've been focused finishing up the store. And what I'm about to say is kind of crazy. What I'm really what I'm about to say is totally crazy. My lease runs out in less than a year where I'm at. We've been there. This will be 7 years that we will have been at Lucky Dice Cafe. We've hit our 6th year. We're working towards our 7th year. It'll be September. I love our store. I love the way people that have been there, they love it. I love the way we've done a lot of improvements. The store is super nice. A lot of memories there, a lot of love. We've got a lot of my wife and I started there, so it's got a lot of sentimental value. But I feel like I feel like I'm handicapped where I'm at. I think my location is not very visible to the general public, which a gaming store, I don't think that's totally necessary. But as a cafe and restaurant, I think that we miss my store has really good. We have really good food, and especially with the barbecue that's come in. But we're not. We're only feeding our gamers for the most part, and there's nothing wrong with that. And but we our dream, our initial goal. I mean, from day one, my wife ran most of the cafe, and I ran kind of the game store in a way. Um, but that was like her passion, and this was my passion. But we were both passionate about both things. But I mean, that was just kind of anyway. We thought going in that we would have a lot more people eating at the store than what we do, and we thought that we would be much. We thought we'd be selling a lot more food. We've never had a lunch crowd. We've never had really a dinner crowd other than our gamers. Do we have other people come in? Sure, we have other people come in, but we just don't have like if you go to any of the places at lunchtime, they're packed around us, and we don't really understand. We've never really understood that, other than people just don't know we're there. I mean, I can go all over Huntsville, and if I'm wearing my Lucky Dice Cafe shirt, people ask me where we're at. We are we've done all different kinds of form of advertisement and sharing and everything in that, and I'm just very frustrated in the fact that we haven't grown in 7 years as a restaurant, and we've just invested a lot more in upgrading our food, and I'm very skeptical that our food is going to grow in the store. People, we've 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 tested it, we've checked everything out, and just I mean, people have tried it, and we've got good reviews, but still, even with that, they're just not. And it's just very frustrating. So, and the other thing is I need more room for my back office and for shipping. We're growing immensely there, HeroClix, and I mean, I've got stuff here in the house. I've got stuff in the storage shed. I need more room, and I also want to do. I want my customers to be able to have more room, and there's things that we could be doing. I'd like to have more private rooms for running D&D. We've got one right now. I would like to do a lot of different things, and it just really hasn't. We're just stuck. So what's crazy is I really think that after working on 7 years, that I got the store the way I want it. I mean, and what I mean is I mean, Dennis, you're there. You came in, you liked our store, but the store is totally different now. I put in some new flooring in some places. I moved the kitchen. I've added staff. I've got, I've moved my POS system to where makes more sense in the store, and it's beautiful. And I mean, we're a Wizards premium store, so that means we had to meet a lot of requirements, and the store's great. Um, but again, I just don't. I feel like we're hitting a wall of growth, and I don't have anywhere to expand to, and I'm very frustrated. I also don't really. I'm not very happy with my landlords, and some of the stuff they do, and I don't. We're dealing with some old stuff, and anyway, the bottom line is I'm thinking about moving. I'm not selling. That might have been what people's first reaction was, and I'm not getting in, or I'm not getting out of the business, but I'm thinking about moving, and I've got a location that I will have to take soon, so we'll have to break our lease on the building early, which I think we can do that. I mean, they may not like it, but I mean, I've got it. If we make this move, I've got to do it the way I've got to do it. And this building, I can get it. It's on the front. It's on a main. I don't want to tell everybody exactly where it's at, but it's on a main street in Huntsville with tons of traffic in the middle of Huntsville. It's actually centralized better in Huntsville than where our store is. Well, I probably will lose some customers. But I think I'll end up gaining a heck of a lot more than I lose. And I think that where I want to go, that it's front line, and I'm very visible, and people will see that we are a restaurant. And they'll come. They'll come for the barbecue and come for all the other food. I think that our restaurant business will dramatically increase. And the other thing is this building is almost double the size of the building that I got. And I would be paying the same price. And in addition, the guy that has the building has made an offer to me, which I won't take this right now, but I can at a later date buy the property and buy the building and actually own it. And I think it's a really good investment. I think the property value will go up there, will go up. And so I'm really leaning on moving. It would be the first part of next year. I think maybe in March, but everything that's in my house, everything that's in my storage, everything that's crowded there's room for everything, and it's a beautiful setup. We have to do some things obviously there. And we've been planning and working it out, but we'll have a huge amount. There'll be plenty of space for everybody. A lot less. To be ready for the Rock Cup, Dennis. We would be moved in. My plan would be to move in March 1st. There's plenty of parking. There's 2 bays in the back. I've got a box truck, which you guys don't know, but I've got a box truck that we use occasionally. This place is so big I can put my box truck inside the back bays and leave it there where it's nice and safe, and plenty of room for all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's enough room. There's another 3,000 square foot in the back that we could just run the Rock Cup in back there, away from the store, and not even touch the front of the store. I mean, there's so many options of this place, of what we can do, and have all the space we want. I would be paying the same amount that I'm paying right now, and it would be locked in. And I'm also dealing with a landlord that I actually liked it. I really liked him, and I'm dealing with the guy that owns the building, and not with somebody that manages the property for somebody else. So anyway, I'm really torn about it a little bit, but I really am leaning very strongly on moving. So that's going to be next year. What I want to do is I want to start my lease, and I want to have 2 months to move. And we've kind of tentatively agreed that we could give them a little bit of rent and the deposit, and we'll have 2 months to basically modify the store. There's still some things I got to look at. I've got to go down and I've got to talk to the city to see. I want to make sure that the building's in code, and the things that I've got to do, because they're really strict about that, and I don't want to try to open up and then they walk in and say, hey man, all this stuff. Anyway, I think everything's going to be fine, but I think it's a great opportunity for us to move. Yeah, it would be new and improved. It would be new and huge. My store, most people think my store's big already. We've got 5,000 square feet. This one is just under 10,000 square feet, and it's a big store. Plenty of room. It's laid out perfectly for what we want to do. I mean, there's some things that we wish was. You're never going to find a perfect place unless you build it, but the vision of how to lay it out, it would be very nice, and I think it would be better. And but it just seems like I've spent 6 years and put a lot of sweat and blood in the place where we're at, making it look nice, and then I'm like, okay, this looks good. I'm leaving. I made it the way I wanted to, guys. It's perfect. Can't do anything better here. I'm out. That's the way I feel like we're doing. It's like we spent all of this effort over. We remodeled during COVID. Well, I mean, we've been doing things to that store since day one, and we've moved things and changed things. And I mean, even yesterday we were putting in carpet tiles, and Jeremy was last week was painting the cabinets and making them nice. And it's like, damn it, we just did all of this work and just got it to where it was like what I felt like close to perfect in the store, cosmetically the way that I wanted it. And okay, guys, we're out of here. it just feels like it was such a waste doing a lot of the stuff that we just did. It's just it's just crazy, and I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm dumb. I'm like I've spent all this effort to make the store the way I want to, and I'm like, adios, we're gone. We're gonna forget all of this, and we're gonna go to this other place and just totally redo it and start all over again to a degree. Um, Moving, I think, is pretty easy. I mean, we already, like I said, we own a box truck, and I think we would move in stages. But we would go in there and we would prep the place and everything, and then we would move in. So anyway, that's what's going on with me, and that's where um, it's taking up a lot of my time. And we're supposed to talk back on Monday. He's thinking about things. I'm thinking about things. He really, really wanted to sell it to me, and but I don't. I'm leery about buying it right now without testing the waters first. Um, I would really rather get over there and make sure that it's right and have an agreement. I would like to have a um, lease to own agreement in place. Anyway, that just letting you know what's going on in my neck of the woods. Outside of that, I spent the other night. I've got the rest of the I've got the Majestics inventory that I bought, and I'm still been working on it, but I've been sidetracked and haven't been able. I brought it to the house, and then um, somebody said, "Well, why don't you put it all on a spreadsheet?" I said, "I do have a spreadsheet. It's my house. It's laid out in my house. I'm looking at all this stuff right now. I've got this right over here is a DC pile over there, the DC modern or DC carded. Over there, all along the wall is Marvel carded. Back over there is uncarded. Then we got unsorted, and then we got not neither one of them over there. There's some Star Trek. There's some. It's just all over the place, and they're in piles with labels. And then I've got another room behind me that's as big as this office, full of HeroClix that's back stock. And then I've got stuff upstairs that I was working on. So what I'm doing right now is I just did a set. I did Invincible Iron Man. So Invincible Iron Man. I had a tub up there from a collection that I bought, and then I had 3 tubs of CURs in the rack back here that was back stock, and then I had more stuff that just came in with Majestics. So I took them all up and combined them all and restocked eBay, and then kept enough back stock to go back in the shelf, and then I had a lot of extra stuff. Some of the stuff I'm not going to keep. It's just too much. But so that's one set. So I've got gazillions of sets in here. And like I said, it's like a spreadsheet. I know exactly where everything is at, and we're combining everything, and eventually we'll get through this, and we'll have a complete restock. It's when I we are, in my opinion, we are low on a lot of things. On what I'm low of is a lot of CUR stuff. You guys don't. People think that the old stuff doesn't sell that well. The Silver Age and the Golden Age. I will assure you that it sells extremely well on eBay, and I can hardly keep it in stock. The dollar figs that I have really sell a lot. They sell. I mean, the stuff, the commons. And we have to keep them in stock. So when I go and I look at a set, I've got things set up on eBay where I can look at a whole set at a time, and it's all in order. If you ever look at my eBay, is when you look at the description, my descriptions are a little bit different than what everybody else is. So it's going to say Marvel HeroClix, then it's going to say the set, then it's going to have the number, then it's going to have the figure. Now, when I first started doing it, the numbers were on the last thing that we did, not the first thing that we did. Now, why do I do it that way? Why do I do it that way? Is because I have a set that I put into eBay, and it's organized by set. So I click, say, Invincible Iron Man, and then starting at the top, it's listed 001 all the way to the last one. So if you don't put those numbers if you don't put the numbers first, then it goes by the alphabet and you won't see everything exactly in order. So we found out that if we did everything in a certain way, we put DC Marvel set, and then 001, 002, 003, and then whatever the figure was behind it, that we can easily click, and then everything it pulls up, and we can see what we're missing, and it's easier to restock. I can actually pull the whole thing up at one time and just click numbers, and then if I'm sold out of something, I can relist it. And a lot of people, I don't know what everybody else does that are big eBayers, but I think if you're not doing it that way, you're making it harder on yourself. And that's just things that we've learned from being on eBay for gazillion years. I mean, I was on eBay way back when it was just all uncarded, and disappeared for a while, and then came back a long time. I mean, with my wife quite a while ago. I mean, even before we had the store, we were selling on eBay. So it's a learning experience. Outside of that, what are you guys thinking of the new set? Are you guys enjoying Wheels? We played with it during the pre-release, of course, but then after the pre-release, like last night, we did some battle royals, but we just grabbed. We don't have any wheels to play, so we're waiting the next week when we have our release event, and we're planning on doing a sale next Wednesday, and of course Wednesday next week. We'll have 2 auctions next week. For those of you who don't know, we will be posting. Looks like our auction just ended for tonight, but on Wednesday next week we will be doing our sets. Our single figures will go up, and then Thursday next week we will be doing Wheels of Vengeance brick breaks. So we'll be doing 2 next week. So you guys be prepared for that. I will post. Also, I do have the complete set as a pre-sale up, and I've got most of it in my hand, but I've got on an auction. It all started at 99 cents. It all ends on Saturday. So the complete set of wheels is up on eBay. I've also got bricks for sale on eBay, and anyway, so we got all that going on, and on top of that, a sale just started on eBay on everything. The only thing that I don't have a sale on is wheels, because I'm just not. It's just there's no need to put a sale on wheels. But just about everything, 99% of everything I got on eBay is 20% off right now, and that runs through Sunday night. So lots of stuff going on. I've also got a sale that starts tomorrow in store at Lucky Dice Cafe. It's 20% off of everything in the store. We're doing that in conjunction with our grand opening for barbecue. So yeah, got a few things going on. But if you need stuff, if it's Christmas time is coming up, if you're ready to start getting all those things, right now is a good time to buy from Lucky Dice Cafe. Anyway, I've talked enough about everything. I think it's time to get down to the auction. The last thing we did last week, somebody did win the bounty. So there will not be any, we'll be starting brand new from the bounty. So I'm going to start with that, and we're going to add to the bounty. So we'll start off with a legacy card off the brick. We'll throw that in there. I'm also got something special that I decided to add in. I've got a rock map. Now this map is one of my favorite maps. It's the Mayan Temple. It's one of the, when we started Rock, this was one of the first 4 maps, and one of the best maps I think that we ever made. And it's very colorful, and it's got a Mayan temple in the middle, and it's surrounded, and so it's a little bit. It's got elevation in the middle, and lower, and it got a little bit of terrain. It's a really good map. So that's going into the bounty. It's a good map to play on. And if I remember right, it's Silver Age legal. I think we made all the rock maps Silver Age legal. I'm not sure about that. I wish Aaron was here and he could he could verify that. But I'm pretty sure we made all maps Silver Age legal. So I'm putting that in there. Then I'm going to put a pair of Lucky Dice Cafe dice in there. Then I've got 8 rock card sleeves. That's going to start us off. And then we're going to grab a few other things. I got some stuff upstairs I meant to bring down. Some super rares and stuff that I pulled from going through sets, but I'll save it, I guess, for next week. So here we go. Let's do a Fire Lord Legacy card. Don't like that one. It's messed up. We're going to chunk it, throw it away. It's wrinkled up. So we'll use that Fire Lord Legacy card. Let's throw in another tarot card. I've got Justice. We'll throw that in. I got lots of legacy cards. I'm trying to thin down some of these. So I'm going to throw this Spider-Man in. This one came out of Spider-Man Beyond Amazing, so we'll throw that one in. Then let's throw in a super rare or two. Or an LE or something like that. We'll find something. There we go. We'll throw in, this is out of War Light. This was an LE. It was actually, I think, a prize figure. It's Saint Walker. We'll throw that in. This is a real good one, I think, if I got the card for it. Don't know if I have the card for this one. Well, I told you guys I was hungry, and now I'm smelling my food cooking, so I'm even more hungry now. As soon as I get through here, I think I'm going to run in there and devour food. Well, don't have the card. I don't know where it is. We'll try to find that next time. We'll do, who else do we got in here? Yeah, let's do her. This is also this was the release day figure, I think, for Secret Word Battle Worlds. We'll throw in a She-Hulk. And we'll throw in some X of Swords stuff. And we'll throw in, let's throw in this guy. Let's throw in a Captain Avalon. And I think that's enough to get us started. We'll add more as we go along. $2.19 up. So hey, how you doing, Aaron? Aaron did join us, so it's $2.19 and up. But didn't we do a reprint of the Mayan Temple? Did we? I can't remember. That's the only reason I keep you around. You're supposed to be my memory. Keep up with everything. I mean, Dennis tells me what to do, and you're supposed to tell me what I'm supposed to remember, and that's what I go by. Let's mix these boys up. I think things went a little bit cheaper tonight. I think everybody's focused on wheels. So we didn't have as many bidders going tonight. I know I didn't see J Major bidding on anything. Yeah. So this the Mayan Temple is a Silver Age legal map, and so you guys, it's a really good map, so you guys can play it in Silver Age, which we're going to be pushing a lot. Aaron's a little irritated at me. I've been doing so many things that he's wanting me to. He's got a proposal for the Silver Age changes that we got coming up, and I haven't been able to look at it yet. And you know what, Aaron? I will look at it this weekend, and we will talk by Sunday night about Silver Age because I know we need to make a move on it and start pushing. I've just been very, very distracted. How long you been here, Aaron? How long you been on the? You've been listening to the podcast? I'm just curious if you caught the first part. You obviously caught the map part. Hopefully you're still awake and you're hearing me. It's one thing I hate about. There's a little bit of lag, so when I talk, it's okay. There you go. If a rock map ever gets reprinted, both versions are legal currently. That makes a change in the future. That's right. So, did you hear what I asked you? How long have you been on the stream? Did you catch the first part? Eventually he'll answer me. Might be just as my food gets ready, but he'll answer. I don't know how much of a lag we got. Plus, I think he's doing stuff. All right, so we got these ready to go. We'll start off with number 1. Move this out. Number 1. What do we got? Number 1. Got something in the bag. Oh, you know what? We didn't choose. Yeah, there you go, Jeremy. Thank you. All right, so first 2 choices for the bounty. Jeremy says Catwoman, so that's the first nomination. Anybody? Okay. Well, you missed you might want to go back and reread it. I mean, re-listen to the whole thing. All right, I got another Catwoman. So we're going Catwoman. Catwoman it is, unless that's you on both of them, Jeremy. Well, not too late, Cowboy. We got Catwoman, 2 of them. Then James doing a Catwoman. Dennis doing a Catwoman. It's definitely damn Catwoman. Anyways, talking about moving, Darren. I may be shutting down Lucky Dice Cafe and moving it somewhere. I've listened to the first part of it. I don't want to go into the details, but I got an opportunity to move somewhere that's a good location, and you're familiar with Huntsville to be on University Drive. So anyway, we'll talk about it later. See what your thoughts are. All right, so now that we know it's Catwoman, who's got booster number 1? Jesus Christ, mixing these things up really changes everything. Who bid on booster number 1? Shuffling these things up changes everything. Come on, guys. Who's got? All right, James. You are racking up every week now. You become the new guy, the new hot hand. So you got Court of Owls Assassin, the Riddler Goon, commons, OMAC, uncommon, Sinestro, uncommon, and you got the Chase. You got Batman. You got the 063 Batman. I don't think that's the deceased Batman, is it? It doesn't say deceased here, but you got the Chase. No, it's not, Aaron. It's something totally new that's become available. We'll talk this weekend and I'll go over it, but I actually want your opinion on something. It's a hell of a deal. All right, going into booster number 2. Yeah, Black Lantern Batman. There you go. That's what you got. You know, we still have not pulled a God pack. By God, we have to do it this week since I'm not pulling. I mean, I think we may pull Notorious again. You know, when we get bored or something, and we may come back and mix things up. But we still haven't pulled a God pack. So tonight's the night. We're pulling a God pack tonight. All right. So we got Superman common, Bizarro common, Solomon Grundy common, Sinestro uncommon, and we got a Toy Man super rare. Uh-oh. There we go. If you didn't join us, if you didn't join us early, the bounty is Catwoman. Lots of prizes in the bounty pool for that. So we're looking for a Catwoman out of one of these boosters. Now we're going to number 3. Finish Your Stuff did ship today, by the way. I need to, I've got tracking upstairs on my phone. Just, I have to get it to you. But it's also got your Superman in it. So everything is together. Just so you know. I know you asked me earlier. I just been tied up. Alright, so we got a Manhunter common, a Polar Bear common, a Lightning Lad uncommon, a Brainiac uncommon, and a Saturn Queen rare. Then we got, so now we're going to booster number 4. So, I wasn't ignoring you, Dennis. I saw it. It was just busy. All right. What do we got in this one? Okay, got some of it. Now, I would personally like this booster to play with. This is like really good, in my opinion. All right. So Goon, we got a Goon common, a quarter in Thunderer common, Starfight uncommon, and then you got Zod as an uncommon, and you got Necron as a rare. Like I said, I like those figures. I think those are. I think we're going to see Zod. I think we're going to see Necron, at least in pulp. You may see him. I think you may see him in meta too, but I think you're at least going to see them in pulp. Those are great pulp figures. I think I think they're both playable. All right, we're going to number 5. Halfway point on the first booster. Okay, we got Gorilla Boss common, Black Manta Goon common, Harley Quinn uncommon, Lincoln March rare, and we got a super rare Poison Ivy. Yeah, I know, but we're not going to that part of it. Booster number 6. The stream is not over. Somebody's asking me, is the stream over? So I don't know if the stream, I see it at the top. Let me answer them. For those that don't know it, you can catch the live stream, and I can talk to you on Facebook at Lucky Dice Cafe's Facebook, at Rock's Facebook, and also if you don't want to do any of that, you just go straight to YouTube and look up Lucky Dice Cafe, and we are there. So any of those places, you can talk to me from any of those. I see it, and I can answer you, and also, of course, on Oxid itself. But Oxid, sometimes people have a little bit of difficulty there. All right, so we've got League Assassin common, Joker Goon common, Polar Bear common, Black Hand uncommon, and Killer Croc rare. And we're actually not too far from the police station, and we're right next to a fire department, come to think of it. That tells you a little bit. But we're not on that. We're on the west side, not the east side of the parkway. All right, so we're going to number 7. But it's double the size, Aaron. Double the size of where I'm at. So number 7. Number 7. Okay, we got a Gorilla City Warrior common, a Gorilla Boss common, a White Rabbit Goon common. Then we got a Gentleman Ghost uncommon, and then we got Amanda Waller. I hate Amanda Waller. Not the figure. I just hate her. I hate her. I just want somebody. I would just enjoy. I would enjoy if Superman during one of the shows or something just punched her and just knocked her to the moon or something. I just can't stand Amanda Waller. But we're not supposed to be able to stand her. Oh, cool. I'll go show it to you. All right, number 8. So you're talking about a week from this Saturday you're coming down? Number 8. Let's see what we got. So I got Lex Luthor common, Batman common, Black Manta Goon common, Mirror Master uncommon, Deadshot rare. How many of you guys think we're going to see a lot of Deadshot in the meta? Huh. Maybe I'll try to schedule something that weekend for us to play. All right. Got booster number 9. Booster number 9. We got League Assassin common, Gorilla City Warrior common, Scarecrow common, Zod uncommon, and the Polka Dot Man. I've yet to see anybody play the Polka Dot Man, including myself. I know. I guess the only way I would play Polka Dot Man if he was my last piece that I got passed to me, like in a battle royal or something. Okay, this is booster number 10. It's our last chance at something good. And we got something okay. All right, so we got a Superman common. We got a Scarecrow common. We got the Riddler uncommon. We got Strix rare. And then we've got a super rare. And our super rare is Two-Face, and it is the A version. So we got the A version. Yeah, definitely in Pulp. What do you think about in Modern? Do you think we'll see him in Modern? Think somebody's going to try to play him? I think somebody will. I don't know if he's really the best piece to play. All right, so that ends a brick number 1. Going to brick number 2, throwing in a legacy card again, and then we're going to throw in some other goodies. We'll throw in, let's see, I'm trying to find something I haven't done. Yeah, we'll do that one. All right, so I got a Deadpool. So we'll throw in that Deadpool legacy card. That guy's from Mutant Mayhem. Then we will do a team-up card. How about an X-23 team-up card? We'll throw that in there. Let's throw in a mystery card. Which is which? We'll throw that in. And let's look down here and throw on. Let's go here and get some stuff. Definitely need to put some more stuff in here. I keep saying that every week, but I do have more stuff, I promise. All right. We're going to throw in Faust. Not the Faust that everybody hated, but we're going to throw in the Faust from Superman, Wonder Woman. I actually think that's the son also, not the I don't think that's Felix. Let's see if I'm right. I don't think that's Felix. I think that's his son. Where does it say his real name at? Real name. Yeah, that's Sebastian Faust. That's his son. All right. Then we're going to throw in some stuff out of here. Let's throw in a Nimrod the Greater. There we go. You know, Dennis, I was looking at I've got everybody begging me for my last Superman, the Death of Superman, but I went ahead and just put him on eBay. But everybody, I see why you wanted it now. It's pretty nice. They're doing those things pretty. They're doing the Iconics pretty well. I looked a little closer at Nightfall. I thought that was pretty nice too. The sculpts and stuff that they're doing are really nice. And I know that I haven't personally. I've heard people talk about it. And I think I glanced at it, but I know that the Doomsday and the Death of Superman is supposed to be really good. And also the people are talking about the I guess he's Superman Beyond or whatever, but he's in the white and black costume where he comes back. That he is supposed to be really good also. And people are talking about playing him. So anyway, let's start putting these out. Cyborg Superman, that's the one that's good. Alright, so we're going to do number 11. I'm just going to lay these down because I'm tired of picking them up. Alright, number 12. Go 13. Let's go 14 right here. Let's go 15. 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. It's really good. I played with Superman at 160, and he's a Batman in one. He KO'd a Batman in one hit. He did have the power gem equipped. Cool. All right. So now we go to number 11. We're starting so we still are looking for the Catwoman, which we pulled her last week. So let's see if we can pull her again this week. Booster number 11. Okay, I know what that is. I was looking at there's a figure in the bubble. I was trying to figure out which one it was. Alright, number 11. We have a Gorilla City Warrior, common, Black Managoon, common, Cordian Thunderer, common, Lightning Lord, uncommon, and we have Necron, rare. Now we go to booster number 12. Looking at my phone and checking the time. All right, booster number 12. We haven't pulled anything fantastic yet, so the good's still to come. Lex Luthor, common, White Rabbit, common, Black Hand, uncommon, Starfight, uncommon, and Deadshot. We were just talking about him. He came back. He heard us. When I say we haven't put anything good, I'm talking about it out of this brick. This is our last shot at really pulling a God pack on the show. Again, we may pull Notorious. We may do something later on, but we will be switching to wheels next week, and we'll be sticking with wheels for a while. I don't think the next set comes out into... So you got 2 Necrons, that's good. I don't think the next set comes out to January, so I think this is the last set for the year. Anybody tell me that I'm right or wrong on that would be nice. Batman, common, Bizarro, common, Grodd, uncommon, Cyborgman, uncommon, Poison Ivy, rare. Next phase is the next set, and that's January though, right? The next set's in January. Yeah, that's what I thought. So number 4, that's Disney. It's Disney next phase. Is that correct? All right, so we got number 14. Aha. Aha, aha, aha. 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 Who has booster number 14? Who has Booster 14? Booster 14. Booster 14. Somebody's going to be happy if they tell me that you got Booster 14. Booster 14, guys. Who's got Booster 14? You think you got it, Michael? Is that what you're telling me? I mean, I can look, sort of, and tell. Maybe. Let's see. Selling. Booster 14. Where's Booster 14? There it is. Oh, it's Blue Rhino. Are you Blue Rhino? No, that's not Blue Rhino. Hey, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong Booster 14. That's from a while back. Did you already pay for it? Because it won't show up on my screen. So you do have Booster 14. All right, well, you're going to be a happy camper, sir. You got a Court of Owls Assassin. You got a Bizarro common. You got a Black Hand uncommon. And you got a Saturn Queen rare. And you got a super rare Catwoman, which gets you all the prizes. That was our bounty figure. So you get everything here in the pile. We'll look at that real quick. It's not a big pile, but it's a good pile. So if you've been paying attention the whole time, we got Captain Avalon. We've got a Nimrod the Greater. We've got a Saint Walker. We've got a She-Hulk. We got a Faust. We got some team-up cards. We got X-23. We got Deadpool team legacy card. We've got. You need to let me know if you want me to open these or not. You got 2 Notorious legacy cards. I need to know if you want to open. I can send it to you sealed, or I can open it up for you right now. Spider-Man legacy card, tarot card. Justice. Then you've got a Fire Lord legacy card. You got 8 of the Rock Sleeves. The big prize. Well, there's one more legacy card. You also got a pair of Lucky Dice, and you got the map. You've got a rock map in the bounty tonight. So you got a Mayan Temple, which is legal for Silver Age. So do you want me to open these, or do you want me to send them to you like they are? Yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, 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 yes, yes. Open or send them like this. 2 legacy from Notorious. All right. It's what everybody says. But I'm not going to open them unless you say so, because they belong to you, sir. Boy, the legacy cards in the new set, Wheels, is going like crazy amounts of money. Oh my God. All right, so you got an Owlman. I think I've got some legacy cards up to $30, $40 on eBay right now. People are bidding on them. All right, and you got the Phantasm. That's your legacy cards, and now we'll jump back into the auction. Congrats. We will not start another bounty pool until we open up the next brick, which will be next week. Which will be kind of cool because we'll be doing Wheels. All right, so Booster 15. Well, let me mark that. There we go. We'll try to get these out tomorrow. All right, Booster number 15. Still looking for a Prime or / Chase or both or a God Pack or something else in these last boosters. So there's still some good stuff coming, guys. We've only touched on it. All right, so we got a Lex Luthor Common, Gorilla City Warrior common, Solomon Grundy common, Mirror Master uncommon, and a Black Mana rare. Booster number 16. Booster 16. Booster 16. We have Polar Bear common, Cordon Thunder common, Scarecrow common, Captain Cold uncommon, and the love of my life, Amanda Waller. God, I hate that lady. All right. She's the J.R. Ewing of comic books. Number 17. Seventeen. I see a very powerful figure in this set for Pulp. Actually, for anything. Really good figure. We got Superman common, League Assassin common, Joker Goon common, Brainiac uncommon, and Black Adam rare. That's the first Black Adam for the night. Black Adam is good. He is good. Very good. Booster number 18. My favorite hero set, it's always, I always say the same thing, Hammer of Thor. Hammer of Thor, I love the Asgardian and the fact that it brought HeroClix back and we got some of the stuff for the very first time. I love playing with that Thor in there. I mean, and I love the God packs. I loved all the stuff that was in that set. Played that set and played that set and played that set. And that was my, of all time, that's my favorite set. Booster number, what did we, 18. We got Manhunter common, White Rabbit Goon common, Cyborgman uncommon, Cosmic King rare, and Golden Glider super rare. Booster number 19. So there's a lot of sets that I like. I like this Notorious set. I think it's a good set. I actually like Wills. I just don't know that Wills can be, it's one of the few sets that okay, who's got booster number 19? But Wills, I think, it's a little aggravating to play within itself, in my opinion. We played Battle Royals with it last week, and it was a little aggravating. Who's got booster number 18? Yep, I do. If you you never came over to the house, Dennis, I don't think. I don't know why I didn't bring you over here, but I got factories. You don't see them, but there's factory sets hanging on the wall here. Some old factory sets. These are factory sets that I won back in the day. Okay, James, no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You got this one too? Oh my gosh. All right. So we got we got a Goon common. We got a Gorilla Boss common. We got a Grodd uncommon. We got a Lightning Lord uncommon. And then you got another chase. You got a Martian Manhunter this time. Congrats, man. You're racked up tonight. And we got one left. It's our last chance at a God pack. I don't feel good about that, but let's hope something's good. We have not pulled a prime tonight. Yeah, no primes. Not a single prime in either brick. Very odd. I think that might be the first time we've not pulled a prime. Really weird. Okay. So here we go. Now this is kind of funny because this one has got a clicks in it that was the bounty that we never seemed to be able to pull. We went week after week after week after week looking for this girl. And now she is. We got Riddler Goon, common, Solomon Grundy, common, the Riddler, uncommon, Strix, rare, and we got Harley Quinn, super rare. You had 18, not 19? Well, who had 19 then? Who has 19? Who? Anybody know who's got anybody? Did they leave? Do I get to claim it? Ah. Let me look it up and see who's got it. Nobody claims it. I get it. It's mine. Mine, 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 mine. All right, booster 19. Oh, there we go. It is Indolent Striker, which he was active on. James said he had 18, not 19. So it's somebody else. James, first he said it was him, but then he said wasn't him. So Indolent Striker, I don't know who that is because it doesn't tell me the names on here. But somebody, I don't know. I see if he's in the room. Maybe he saw it in the room. I saw him talking in the room earlier. So I know he's around somewhere. Yeah, he said he was one that started off with Catwoman. Maybe he just left for a while or whatever. But anyway, congrats, Indolent Striker. You got that one, and I guess you'll find out about it soon enough. Well, guys, my food is calling. It's just about time for me to go pull it out of the oven. I am hungry. And I'm going to watch a little bit of TV and then probably mess with some HeroClix a little bit more. Had a good night. Looking forward to next week. Remember, we have 2 auctions next week. One on Wednesday night where we're doing the set singles. And we have one on Thursday where we'll be opening up bricks again, but it'll be wheels. So both nights, we'll have 2 nights of wheels next week. You guys be ready. And I'll see you Wednesday night and hopefully Thursday also. You guys have a good night. Thanks, Dennis. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat and watch that now. I'm going to watch Loki and eat my food. That sounds like a plan. All right, guys, you have a good one. I'm out of here.